She was born with a stain on her face, and on her wedding day she looks like this. Pigmented birthmarks can pose an increased skin cancer risk. A doctor should check any changes that occur in the color, size, or texture of a nevus or other skin lesion. Complications. The vast majority of birthmarks pose no long-term health problems. Many of them eventually fade away. That being said, some birthmarks, including strawberry marks, may turn into an open sore and develop an infection if they're in an area that's frequently irritated. A woman who was born with a severe facial deformity dissolved in tears after watching a heartwarming video message from the doctor she says saved her life. Cody Hall, 25, from Corby, Northamptonshire, was bullied for years over her severe birthmark, thought to be a hemangioma, which was so enormous it distorted the entire left side of her face. Cody, who said she'd found her happy ending when she married her boyfriend of 8 years last month, appeared on Lorraine on Monday with her husband Lewis and praising the amazing doctor who supported her through 21 surgeries over the space of 14 years. And Cody broke down in tears as the show played the surprise message of congratulations from Dr. Milton Warner, who she said had been the second most important man in her life after her father. Dr. Warner told Cody he'd been absolutely thrilled to learn his former patient is happy and settled and said, "I wish you and your husband all the best." When Cody was born with a severe birthmark, doctors told her distraught parents there was nothing they could do until she turned 1. But the couple refused to be defeated and researched their daughter's condition before finding a surgeon in the US who operated on children with such severe facial deformities. They launched an appeal that raised $230,000, and Cody was sent to Roosevelt Hospital in New York for her first treatment in 1993. Today, Dr. Milton told a now married mom of 1 how pleased he was to know she'd found happiness and asked her if she'd stay in touch. "I was absolutely thrilled to hear from you. I'm so happy to hear that you're settled, that you're married. I wish you and your husband all the best. Please drop me a line from time to time." Cody became emotional and began to cry after the video message had ended, saying she always wanted to speak to him again. She tearfully explained, "It's lovely that I got a little message from him. I always wanted to speak to him again, so it's lovely. He was the second most important man in my life, he was. My dad came first and he came second. He saved me." Cody also gave advice to parents who have children with facial deformities like the one she was born with. She revealed that she never let her looks hold her back and was able to find happiness despite suffering taunts as a child. "Your kids are beautiful and you do see past it even though you're scared. They'll get through, they will. Once you have the support, you can go anywhere. It's not stopped me from being anything I wanted to be." Cody had 21 operations over 14 years, including facelifts, nose corrections, skin grafts, liposuctions, skin planing, eye surgery, and laser surgery. The young mom, who's pregnant with her second child, tied the knot with Lewis at St. Michael's Church in Great Oakley, Northamptonshire last month. Cody, who works on a surgical ward at Kettering General Hospital, said, "It was an emotional day and there were some tears, especially when I saw Lewis at the altar, but only tears of joy. I just want to show people that there's a happy ending." The couple met 8 years ago and got engaged in June this year. Speaking about her experiences growing up, she previously said, "When I started at secondary school, I did get a lot of people asking questions, and in the street there would be people staring. All the attention would sometimes get me upset, and I'd come home and say I didn't like it. But over the years, people have realized I am who I am. I get people coming up to me in the street and saying well done, and they're pleased for me." Cody now hopes she'll not need any more operations on her face. What is a hemangioma? A hemangioma is the most common type of birthmark. It is a benign tumor of the cells which normally line the blood vessels. In these birthmarks, the cells multiply more rapidly than normal, causing a collection of small blood vessels that form lumps in or under the skin. About 1 in every 10 babies has a hemangioma, and they're most common in girls and premature babies. They usually appear when the baby is about 2 weeks old, and about 60% develop on the head or neck. Most don't require any treatment, but those near the eye or in the lips or obstructing the airway do require treatment. The options include pain relief, beta blockers, laser treatments, steroids, and surgery. Coping with a birthmark, whether it is your own, your child's, or another family member's, is not always easy. It can often be a long journey with your own feelings and emotions to cope with as well as other people's reactions. One of the most important things to recognize is that everyone will have different ways of coping with and accepting a birthmark, some individuals requiring more support than others. One of the hardest aspects can be coping with the reactions of others. Staring in comments can be an unwanted intrusion into what already may be a difficult time.